Their Let's Play video of Horizon Zero Dawn live stream. This is Thy Bearded Gamer, aka Thy Bearded One. I just wanted to say that we've been live streaming this game. Personally, I love this game. It's one of my recent favorite games that have come out. So if you guys haven't checked my stream before, you should check it out. You should also check my YouTube channel at YouTube. You could just look for Thy Bearded Gamer. The links are in the description, in the bio. Actually, before we do, just gonna make a party. Create party. Invite good friend John Smith. So here we are. We are at the campsite. Last time you saw us, we took down a corruptor at the gates. And hey, what's going on? Broccoli, eh? Yeah, I'm not a fan. Ooh. Vitamin K. Well, I had some potatoes today in the form of French fries.
The scrapes.
Yeah, and I had iron and B12 in the form of a hamburger. And tomato and lettuce and onions. It was on the burger.
Striders. I can test the override device on them.
It's a place called Wolf Knights. They're a chef burger restaurant. So they're kind of upscale, but kind of low scale. Yeah, they low scale on the end of they don't know how to spell mushrooms. But yeah, it was good. Their bread is amazing. Yeah.
Stocking up.
It was a brioche bun. Oh yes, sourdough. I love sourdough, especially like a nice round one and then into a bread bowl for soup.
All right.
There used to be... I used to get them at Quiznos. And they had this cheddar... broccoli cheddar bread bowl soup. Oh man. Oh, it was to die for. Ah, yes. Hmm. Costco, don't they? Yeah. There's like the lemon kind too, or the
This.
is it the mango? Hmm. Mhm. Hmm. Oh.
Okay, here it goes. Come on, come on. It worked. It's not up. There we go. That a boy. Yeah! 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 Ride!
Yeah.
This Strider is fast.
Yeah,
This beats walking.
that sounds cool.
I should try overriding other kinds of machines. Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, well, I mean, honestly, there were classes that I felt that were boring. Um, I mean, I personally am a hands-on person. I learn by watching, people do it, and then I do it myself. Um, yeah, like
Machine.
for instance, well, this is not totally hands-on, but like I'm very musical, and I can if someone gives me a piece to replicate, I can listen by ear and play. Like I never took any music lessons. I mean, I was in the band, um, but
Quiet now.
all instruments that I've played, I can play guitar, piano, drums. I learned everything by just listening. Um, yeah. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Rock band. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. On the Xbox 360, I used to have a Pro drum set. It was made by Ion, which you could also double use it as a MIDI drum, like electronic drum set. Um, but the pedal, the the kick pedal was broken, and I sent for a replacement, and the replacement was broken. Yeah, I eventually just It was defective, the pedal, so I eventually just sold it off.
Never know when I might need these.
Basic stuff isn't... Yeah, it's... I know. Especially the first Rock Band where you had, those... That drum kit must have broke on people like tens of millions of times. I know. Especially like, those poles that held up the, drums. They must have snapped. Making noise.
Saving these for the trail.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm dying to play the new one, but the gear to buy it over here is way too expensive. It's like double the price than in the US. Yeah. And you can only get the guitar. Yep, I know. You want a wall? You got it. So, how do you like the new PS4 update? You can create a party while in game. If you know how if you press and hold the PS4 button, so you can, there's like the party button in there, and you just go in and press create party and it creates it, and it doesn't take you out of the game. Yeah. But in order to invite people, it actually takes you out of the game for a bit. Right. Custom backgrounds, which is cool. Like custom wallpapers. Yep. In themes. Yeah. And there's also 2 new themes that come with it. Particle, I think one of them was. And Dual, which looks nice. And then you can choose custom, which basically you can add a screenshot. Let's say you took let's say you took an awesome screenshot in Horizon that you want to add. You just press customize, add it, and you're good to go. Yeah, and you can change the menu as well. So if you go into like settings, it's usually like different colors based on themes. You can choose which color you want out of like pre-selected colors for the PS4. And the best is the ability to add external hard drives up to 8 terabytes. Basically, let's say you buy a new external hard drive that you want to use for backing up your games, download games onto your PS4. So you just plug it in via the USB slot in the front, and then I think it automatically is formatted for the PS4, so it creates like a format on the PS4 once you connect it, and that's it. So yeah, it's good for people that haven't upgraded their PS4 hard drives, or don't want to hassle with opening up the console. And which PlayStation Cloud? There's oh, that comes with PS Plus. As long as you're a PS Plus member, you have access to all your saves are in the cloud. Yeah. Yeah, when I upgraded my hard drive, all my saves were already there. So I didn't really have any. Nope. As long as it's already there. Saved. Yeah. And the one thing that, yeah, go ahead. Well, the one thing that wouldn't transfer if you ever would upgrade your hard drive, like the internals, would be the games itself. You would actually need to. You can either download them directly, but it would take so long, or just re-download them afterwards. And that's what I did. I think it's the same amount, but yeah, but it doesn't. There's less download application data because, yeah, since the game is on disk rather than local. Personally, I think digital would probably be more stable, just because you don't have the disk spinning.
Here we go again.
I think just the application data is. I think the application data on a physical is smaller. I retract what I said. No, I don't think so. I think basically what matters is the hard drive itself. Like if it's a faster RPM or if it's a SSD, it'll be better. I am not sure. might have a hybrid, um, or maybe it's just the regular spinning drive. I was thinking of upgrading my PS4 to a SSD, but in the end I bought a Seagate external and just opened up the case, popped out my, like, transferred my data to the new drive, and then, or rather, transferred the PS4 software onto a USB stick, then popped in the new hard drive,
Helpful.
the 2 TB one, and then whatever wasn't saved, which was games, I just re-downloaded them to the new drive, and then wiped the old drive once I made sure everything was transferred, and now I use it as a backup. 500 gig backup for movies and stuff. I told Matt to think about getting a external and putting in his hard drive, putting it in the hard drive. Blue did it, and he's happy. Yeah, because actually the PS4 can go up to 4 TB without restriction. I think even the PS4 Pro can go up to 8. The hard drive, and that's it. I mean, the processor and the GPU. But that's... Oh yeah, definitely. They said it's like taking the hard drive and squaring it, basically. So it's like hard drive squared. I mean, 10 times. Yeah, so it's double the performance, double the power.
And one of these.
I think so. Basically, for consoles, it's hard drive. Yeah. You can actually check online load times between SSD and regular hard drives, and you'll see like there's some games that it literally takes 10 seconds to load into game rather than like a minute. Like for instance, Destiny, going from orbit to, let's say, the tower, instead of it taking 1 minute with a regular hard drive, it can take up to 30 seconds for, yeah, it's huge improvement. Eventually, I want to, like in the meantime, as long as my system keeps functioning and the games are not requiring you to have the Pro features, I'm sticking with my regular Pro. Yeah. Also, I don't have a 4K TV, so if I were to ever to get that, then I would jump. Mm. Well, you have Horizon Zero Dawn.
Strike.
You have Shadow of Mordor. Watch Dogs 2, which personally I actually like that game. It was much better than the first one, by far. The the protagonist was so much better, in my opinion. The visuals were good. I mean, it does have a bit of a grind, but I mean, it's a Ubisoft game, so you have like the collectibles, the usual collectibles that you need to get, and but yeah, I mean, I platinumed it and I deleted it as soon as I platinumed it. But probably Destiny 2 is gonna have PS4 Pro features. I think in the meantime they're not going to force anyone, just because it would be a stupid strategy. But I think eventually, once all TVs start becoming 4K standard, then they're gonna start pushing it. Yes, Mass Effect will have 4K capability as well. I can only imagine what it'll look like. I mean, the game looks amazing right now as it is. Actually, 3, a lot of people said that they hated the ending, but personally, I liked it. Right. There's right. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I agree with, what you said, and even to add that, like, they didn't even explain who the elusive man was. Right. Hmm. Well, Mass Effect Andromeda looks amazing, and I gotta beat this game before it comes out. Horizon. Hmm. Yeah. Uh, I hear you. I'm the same. And just not going through the main
Ouch.
story. Hmm. Mm. There's only a few PC games that I'll play, and it's the ones that don't get ported to console. Like, for instance, um, if you remember Roller Coaster Tycoon, uh, so the makers of Roller Coaster Tycoon created their own game called Planet Coaster, and it's exactly like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but updated graphics. Is just focusing on roller coasters pretty much, and it's amazing. Like I poured so much time into that game,
Uh-oh, spotted.
and I yeah, I bought it off Steam as soon as I bought my laptop. Like the first game and only game for PC. Ah, really?
I'll find a use for you.
Hmm. Yeah, I hear you. I actually recently just bought a laptop because my Mac died. Um, Unfortunately, no. I went to the dark side and bought a Windows machine. I got I bought a Asus laptop, which they say is the closest thing that you can get to a Mac. Which is true. I mean, their computers are solid. Um, and it comes with an i7 processor, and NVIDIA comes with the 950 graphics card, 16 gigs of RAM, and the best feature of them all, the 4K screen. Yeah, so the 4K screen really sold me on it. I mean, the one without the 4K screen, they wanted, they had like a better graphics card, but it was not that great of RAM on it. But I was like, oh, I have to get the 4K screen. I want to watch my Warcraft in 4K. Yes, I did. I played the original. I had all the expansions as well. I also played StarCraft, and I had the original expansions as well. Played it with friends back in the day. I think one of my favorite games though was Age of Empires. Yeah, it was amazing, especially there was this cheat where you would input it and you would get like a vehicle that was like from the future, and it would shoot lasers, and you would also get like robot men, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, I would have, to tell you the truth, I would always cheat. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Me neither. It's that skilled. Yeah. Yep.
Look out below!
Right. Well, some people. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. They can take you offline for good. Like look at Trials in Destiny. People have cheated their way through that like plenty of times. Hmm. Mm-hmm. It still goes on. It still goes. Yep.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Yep. There, there's even people that pay for account recoveries. It's ridiculous. Yeah. What they should have, what they should have done was, okay, you have the regular trials card. You have three losses and 9 wins. If you get to 9 wins on 1 loss or 2 losses, as long as you don't get to 3 losses, you get to the lighthouse. Fine. Yeah, because right. Yeah.
Damn.
Planned. Right. Yeah.
That'll help.
Right. Oh, I totally understand. I've I've seen people like on forums. They actually like pay for this stuff, and like it's why? Like, why would you pay for someone to carry you? And okay, fine. Let's say you paid someone. How do you even know if they're actually gonna get you to those 9 wins? Like, I mean, there were people that were like
This is where
using paid carries, and then they would cheat by using lag switches. And Trials has been so toxic in the last few months. Like, I was running Trials, I think every week, just to try to make it to 9 wins. The closest I've gotten was to 9 wins, but we lost on our ninth try. Or we lost 8 wins and then we lost on our ninth try, and that was with Ouija.
sounds of fighting.
But
Inside the gates?
Watch yourselves!
yeah, I mean, even getting to
Bring it
like 7 wins or 5 wins, I was
Closer!
happy because I was getting gear and I was getting armor. I mean, I was getting guns and I was getting armor. It was nice, but
Varl, I take it?
Aloy. The outcast who won the proving. So you survived your wounds.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Carja Sundom? You seek exile?
No. A traitor named Olin. The matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
Oh. Well, then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled, and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
You said the trail is dangerous. What sorts of dangers?
Almost too many to name. The killers are still out there, and somehow they've corrupted the machines, spreading madness.
Yes, I've seen it myself.
Bandits, too. Cutthroats who snuck across the border to prey on us. The word is, there's a camp in the metal ruins upriver.
Sounds like I need to craft more arrows. You said I won the proving. How did you know that?
I spoke to survivors. They said you fought bravely, as did Bast. And my sister.
Your sister was Bala? I'm very sorry. I liked her. I think we might have even become friends. If we'd had a chance.
Thank you. She died saving others. There is no better death.
You said the war party was massacred. How?
When word came of the attack on the Proving, War Chief Sona assembled a war party to give chase. But in their haste to get vengeance, some braves broke rank and raced ahead, straight into a trap. A pack of crazed machines, seething with corruption, fell upon the braves and savaged them. War Chief Sona led a countercharge and destroyed the machines, but by then the killers were gone, and our losses were extreme.
You said War Chief Sona is missing?
Even when the war party was massacred, she wouldn't give up the chase. She called for volunteers and went after the killers.
You didn't volunteer?
Of course I did, but Sona denied me that. She ordered me to see the wounded back to the Embrace, and to guard this gate, to guard the Embrace with my life. That was days ago, and since then there's been no word from her.
So there's no way to know if she's alive or dead?
If anyone could survive out there, it would be her. Sona's prowess is legend, an unbending spear to measure ourselves against.
Sounds like she sets a high standard.
Ugh, you have no idea. She's my mother.
I should be on my way.
Aloy, before you make the journey to Mother's Crown and beyond, is there any chance you could search for Sona? The tribe needs her leadership. I'd go after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold this gate at all costs.
Where was she last seen?
The War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst, on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. She went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you, and...
I get it, Varl. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I'm a huge PvE player. I've played every PvE game that I've ever come across, and I've loved it so much better than PvP. Like, well, there are games that I do like, that are PvP centric, like Overwatch, let's say, or Rocket League. But then again, Rocket League you can play against bots. But yeah, I love the immersion of the story. I love exploring and finding out what's going on, or play with teams, and like, let's say going through the Vault of Glass, you know, and discovering it for the first time.
Are you alright, Hunter? Were you injured when the war party was ambushed?
Not exactly. And I'm not a hunter, or a brave, or
anything.
But when you have
You shouldn't be
people
talking
that
to me.
can't play with you
Hurt.
because progression
My name's
system is
Kren.
messed up,
I thought I'd have a go at the trials and
then
the hunting grounds over the rise, you know,
it's
hone
a
my
messed up
skills.
system.
It didn't go very well.
You got injured at a hunting grounds? How?
Well, I was aiming for a canister on the back of a grazer, and my bowstring snapped, and I tripped, and... forget it. It wasn't pretty, okay? I just wanted to train a bit. Hunting grounds are perfect for that. They offer trials, which are like challenges, and they give you marks if you accomplish objectives or beat certain times. The keeper's up there on the hill, just to the north. Talk to him to do a trial. I'm sure you'll be better than I did.
Why did you say you weren't anything
Yes.
at all, and that I shouldn't talk to you?
I stole a bow, okay? And got cast out. This was before the proving, so now I can't even fight for my tribe in its time of need.
If I'm
I have to live in
mistaken,
the wild
Aiden
by
said
myself, which
that
is
it's
why I would get
unlocked
some
after you
training.
go to Sun City.
Honestly, I'm just glad the keeper would talk to me. I think he might be in exile or something. He doesn't seem to care about the laws of the matriarchs.
Things aren't exactly going your way, are they? Is there anything I can do to help?
No. I'll be all right. My father always said All Mother had a plan for me. Before he got run over by a strider, anyway.
I need to get going, Kren.
All right. Be careful, especially if you're heading north. And be sure to hit the hunting grounds if you want to train up.
Even this game has trials. Hunting trials, that is.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Honestly, I should have just done live streaming from the first place. I mean, the production value does go down. I mean, I don't get to put the intro, the outro, but still, it's so much easier, and I yeah, I think for like when I eventually get my reviews up and start doing reviews for games or just thoughts on patches or new content or stuff like that, that I will make
Useful.
videos for. Like it's okay. Oh, you shouldn't have trouble. There's foxes everywhere. The worst is when you have to find a raccoon for raccoon skin. Jeez, when you upgrade your pouches for carrying capacity, you're gonna need fox skins, fish skin, rat skin, or rat bone, fish bone, boar skin. You're gonna need everything, pretty much.
Soaked from melted snow.
But there are places where you can technically farm for them. I mean, there is one place where I found on the map which is perfect for fish. It's like the fishing spot where you can just keep shooting your arrows at them and waiting till RNG gives you blue or green items.
A hunting ground. Ross said there's good machine hunting across the river.
Yeah. But currently I'm doing it as soon as possible, or I'm trying to do it early because I was having trouble finding those skins. What I do miss is just playing the game and not having, well, back in the day, or back when I was recording games the way I used to, where I would take the footage and save videos every 30 minutes. I would time my phone and then press the share button and save the video and repeat. And it was so tedious and annoying that some of my videos actually didn't save. There was only 2 seconds of it. So I restarted the game, made a new save, went back, actually recorded that footage that I was missing to sync up with the footage that I had already. I just missed like playing the game without a care in the world. So I resorted to just doing live streams. It's much easier. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a perfectionist. I love getting things right, and if one thing is like off by a little like nudge that doesn't look right from the last video, it bothers me so much. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, man, I remember when I was taking animation in college, and just like the editing was so, like, you had to be precise because if you missed like one file, everything would get screwed up. Like, it could, like, the stuff could erase, and then you'd be screwed. And I mean, being a perfectionist is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, but when you're being over perfectionist, it can get to a point where you don't complete projects that you want to.
I spoke to Kren. He told me this is a hunting grounds where you offer tests of skill.
Poor Kren. Not the best hunter, but at least he keeps his chin up. You bear the mark of a seeker. I've heard of those, but never seen one. You have the Matriarch's leave to come and go as you like from the sacred land?
Yes, but I would have gone even without their permission.
Is that so? Then maybe you and I can speak plainly. Truth is, I've had dealings with the Carja. I represent an organization called the Hunter's Lodge in Meridian. We test promising young hunters with trials at places like these. You might be just the kind of person we're looking for. Why don't you sample the trials and see? Just to be clear, though, I'd appreciate it if you kept our conversation in confidence, especially when it comes to the Matriarchs.
More about you. About the trials. Hunter's Lodge. Start trials.
You're not supposed to be here, are you?
No. My friend and I left the sacred land and returned. The matriarchs wouldn't approve, to say the least. We're hunters at heart. Left because we wanted to find new herds and new machines. That's why the Hunter's Lodge appealed to us. But the Carja wouldn't have us if they knew we were Nora, so we wore Carja clothes when we brought our marks to them. After a while, it felt like we were caught between worlds. Not quite Carja, not quite Nora. We started to miss home. So we came back and set up our own hunting grounds.
You think it'll work? Staying here without the matriarch's permission?
I'm not sure. But we don't believe in their rules. There's a big world out there, and ignoring it doesn't help anyone.
Tell me about the trials.
The Hunter's Lodge hosts hunting ground trials throughout the world, each offering hunters a chance to test their skills.
What do I get for completing them?
Pride in accomplishment, as well as marks, depending on how well you fare. Here, we offer the tools trials.
What kind of tools?
Hunting isn't just about your bow. It's about using everything available to you, even your surroundings. You'll see once you start taking the trials.
What is the Hunter's Lodge?
It's a group of hunters who compete to bring down the mightiest machines in the land, run by the Carja in Meridian. You can see it yourself if you win 3 half-suns from the hunting grounds. Just to warn you, though, they're not fond of Nora. Choose your trial, and I'll tell you how it works. Test your skill with bow and arrow by shooting parts off the backs of grazers as quickly as possible. Can't wait to see what you do with that. Ready when you are.
Looks like you're in a house. That's 5. Oh yeah. I have.
It's off!
Yep. Thank you. Damn. Yeah, I haven't got there yet. No spoilies.
Them soon enough.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's some things like that I don't really care about that I would like to get spoiled. Yeah.
You won a full sun on your first try. Improve on your time, and you could win the Blazing Sun. Test your skill with bow and arrow by shooting parts off the backs of grazers as quickly as possible. Perfect. I'll start timing when you start down a rope.
Tally ho! Down the rope we go. Damn it. These grazers, man, I tell ya. Just give me a kick in the neck. No. 10,000 years gives you such a crick in the neck. Oh damn it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I need 5 more canisters and they're running like wild. Yeah, honestly on my first run through, my playthrough, I got it on the first try. But now, just like, nah. Come on. Of course. Just one more. There we go. With 1 second to spare. Yeah. That's another thing. Like, I'll run these trials things until I get the top tier, until I can fully complete it. Like there's an achievement in Titanfall 2 where you have to beat this trial run in less than, I think, 20 seconds or 30 seconds.
Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
I didn't progress the main story and start the game until I got that top tier spot and completed it. It took me literally like 3 weeks just to get it. Meanwhile, like, Blue and Court and everyone was progressing through the game. And then, once I did that, I just got everything else. Got all the main trophies, and
rare. Well done.
then once I platted the game, I told Court,
This
like,
trial
yeah, I
tests your
planted the
ability to
game
use
like
the
a
environment to
week
your
ago, and she's
advantage.
like, what? How
Shoot
did you
block
even do it
piles
so
to make them
fast?
fall, crushing machines below. Remember, you can use explosions from your blast sling to scare machines into fleeing where you want them to go. Hope you enjoy it. I'll start timing when you slide down one of the ropes.
And then I never played the game again.
So much for being careful. Just stay out of their way for now. Felt that. Down you go.
There she blows. I took the belly of the beast. Reminds me of Fallout 4, where you have like Preston just, it's like, oh,
Nothing to see
and
here.
one more thing. He like reminded me of Grandpa. Reminds me of like Grandpa from Jackie Chan Adventures.
How'd you... First time, and you win a blazing sun. You're good, even for Nora.
The star on her head. Never seen that before. Nah. No. No, not yet.
Use your blast wire and Carja tripcaster to bring down grazers. I'll be timing you. Explosions scare them, so you may want to use your blast sling to drive them into your traps.
on my other
That's a good
save.
one. Timing begins once you slide down a rope.
Mm.
giving them calm, calm.
Yeah. No turkey toms, no foxy foxes. Foxy lady.
Got it.
Hmm. You know what? You have fast travel unlocked. Go back to where you start off in the game. There's tons of foxes. All you need to do is you can use your focus and just tag them and then just there's actually a Easter egg for 2 rabbits in this game. Yeah. They're called, one's called Jazz and the other one's called Jack. And it's a nod Jazz Jackrabbit. It was a game for, I'm pretty sure, the PC back in the 90s. And it involved like this rabbit, and it was a beat 'em up game. Hmm. To get there. Hmm. Sounds like the early days of GPS.
How'd you... First time, and you win a blazing sun. You're good, even for Nora. You have everything you need to enter the Hunter's Lodge.
Especially over
Good
here.
luck in Meridian. Of course, you can still run more trials with me.
Time for me to head out.
I'll be here when you're ready to test yourself.
Like back in the day. Sounds like the what's that guy's name? There's in Fallout 4, there's this like guy who turned into a mutant, and that's exactly like what he sounds like. Ooh, fox and turkey. Turkey. It's Thanksgiving dinner tonight, boys. We're on the hunt. Sorry, Fox.
These will keep.
Turkey didn't yield me anything. They see you. It's like, uh-oh. Oh, I think they see me. Oh, they see me. They see me. Oh, run, run!
There wasn't a wrong.
Oof. Hmm. Gonna climb ourselves a mountain.
Handy.
Gonna make some spears and arrows. Gonna have to mute the mic to make sure that I don't wake up the wife.
I have 3 sons. Now they'll let me inside the Hunter's Lodge. Well, let's see how that turns out.
Hmm. This academy is actually in real life a place. The Air Academy in Utah,
Scrambling a
Colorado.
bit.
Which what are you trying to do? Hmm. Ooh, corrupted zone.
Turn back.
Damn. Oof. That is like getting yourself stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh yes. Yes, it does. There. What is it weak to? Fire? Hmm. We just took down our first corrupted zone. Oh, the tear blast. Yeah, those are good. Okay, sounds good. All right. Took down our first
I'd have to leave something else behind.
corrupted zone. Should probably head to a merchant so that we can sell a few things. Going up these stairs like hoorah. Special orders. Here in the notebook. So yeah, so interesting fact, this is actually a real place in real life. You can not go there, but you can read about it. A lot of the places in Horizon Zero Dawn are places that are in real life Colorado that you can read about, go to. Let's see. Merchant. Head ourselves to the merchant. And get ourselves some selling stuff. Some items. Items. What? Oh. Making that moolah.
Probably needed the wash.
Yeah, probably. Alright, picking up some ridgewood. Yeah, we're gonna unlock that area soon. Just sell. Let's see. If only we had watching lens. So that. So that amount. So 2. And all these. And this. Scrapper. Grazer. Tiny meat. Don't need that. Alright. Let's see. Craft, carrying capacity, resources, upgrade. There. It's fully upgraded. Rabbit skin. Fishbone. Turkey skin. Rabbit bone. Fishbone. Fox skin. Turkey bone. Fishbone. Seems to be a lot of fish bones. Honestly, the best place for fishing is in this area. You just have to unlock it. Yeah, I previously had a different save file, and I was recording footage on there, but the footage was getting corrupted in post, so I decided to make a new game so I can stream with you guys, and you guys can watch me play from where I left off in my other videos. Alright, so we're just gonna take a quick break. We're gonna leave you with Aloy at this campfire, and we'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. Well, as we can see, it's still raining. Fox, and we're at raccoon. Coon skin. I think there is a coon. Shame that it wasn't a...
Keep that for later.
I need the parts. Coon skin and raccoon bone. Just wanted to give a heads up. No animals, real animals, were harmed in the making of this video.
I'm ready.
Or any other videos that I produce. I'm a huge fan of the animals. I love dogs and cats and rabbits and frogs, pigs, lizards, all them animals. Lions, tigers, bears. Actually, my favorite animal is the red panda. It's just so cute. Anyway, back to the... to the game. Let's see where I am. Where am I on the map? Yeah, we want to go. Oh, that's where that is. Ancient Armory. Not yet level 25.
I'll tuck that away.
There goes a rat. There's some fish. I love fish. There's a animal cows and ooh. Yes. That's the one we need.
Save these for the trail.
Oh, it's green, so it's fish bone. Fish bone. Welcome back.
Low and quiet, does it? Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it. Those ruins. That must be Devil's Thirst. A city of the old ones. Of the metal world. That's a tall neck. Just like Ross described it. Could it be sending the signal? I think the signal is coming from that tall neck's head. There must be a way to get up there.
That's what I like to... That's what I hear in my head whenever I see those tall necks. The Jurassic Park theme.
The snow's got a bite out here. Should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck. Okay, time to climb up to its head. Just a little longer, and I'll leave you to your wandering. Looks like the town remembers everything along its path, and sends what it sees to other machines. Said War Chief Sona went after the killers from the Proving. Maybe I should try to find her.
Good question. Yes, you can. Once you take it down, you can take it down with the rope caster, and once it's actually on the ground, you just Hmm? What level is it? So that's what Colorado Springs looks like.
A quick way down.
Man, look at this. It's beautiful.
Good for an old remedy.
Oh, salted. And then we need rope cap.
There's gotta be a way to override even these things. They're scared.
Goodbye, Jojo. Now, to anyone that was actually having trouble with this, no, I'm done with that vantage point. But there's a collectible that shows it's right here. However, if you actually come across the street, that's right, cross this way. Ooh, fish. Where was it? Oh. There.
Wet. But I tan this leather well. It'll keep. Hunt's over. Fight's on. Got their attention.
I actually like the Pure Blast. It removes the parts. If you shoot at like the robos, it makes like a ping noise. And then it takes down the parts on the bots, the mechs.
You'll do. I wonder what's down here.
There we go. Yes.
This isn't a cave. It's a ruin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. What's this place?
Haven't seen one of these since I was a little kid. I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time. These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work. There, fits. I just need a slot in here. That's two. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby. Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how this works. Looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right position. Good. Now to check the door. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Armor. From the age of the old ones. But how do I get to it? Just need to install these power cells. That should do it. These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle. take a machine that big down.
Alright, I'm gonna climb up to here and get our save on. And then we're gonna call it a night. Alright, that ends it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. Thanks for watching.